Video opens with a gentle, thoughtful tone, perhaps showing scenes of a family, a long road, or someone looking out a window. Have you ever felt like you've messed up so badly that there's no way back? Like you've burned bridges, made choices you deeply regret, and are now a million miles away from where you're supposed to be? If so, I want to share a story with you. It's an ancient tale, but its message is as fresh and relevant today as it was thousands of years ago. It's the story of the prodigal son. Imagine a wealthy man with two sons. One day, the younger son, filled with a craving for independence and adventure, goes to his father and makes an audacious request. "Father, give me my share of the inheritance now." Think about that for a moment. In his culture, this was like saying, "I wish you were already gone." It was a profound act of disrespect, severing the family bond. But the father, in an act of staggering love and grace, agrees. He divides his property and gives the younger son his share. The son doesn't waste any time. He cashes it all in, packs his bags, and heads faters off land, ready to live his life on his own terms. For a while, he probably felt on top of the world. He had money, freedom, and soirée de friends who were more than happy to help him spend it. He indulged in every pleasure, chasing fleeting happiness in wild living. But as we all know, a party funded by a finite amount of money can't last forever. Soon, his pockets were empty. The friends vanished as quickly as the cash did. Then, things got even worse. A severe famine struck the land. Suddenly, the boy who had everything was left with nothing. He was desperate, hungry, and alone. He ended up taking the most demeaning job imaginable for a Jewish man of his time: feeding pigs. He was so hungry that he longed to eat the very slop he was feeding the animals. It was in that pigsty, at his absolute lowest point, that the Bible says he came to his senses. He hit rock bottom. And in that moment of clarity, he remembered his father's house. He thought, "Even my father's hired servants have more than enough food, and here I am, starving to death." That realization sparked a flicker of hope. He made a decision: "I will get up and go back to my father." He even rehearsed his speech, planning to say, "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Just make me like one of your hired servants." He didn't expect to be welcomed back as a son. He just hoped for a job, for a crust of bread, for mere survival. He was ready to trade his sonship for servitude, believing that's all he deserved. So, with a heavy heart and rehearsed lines, he began the long, humiliating journey home. He probably imagined the anger, the "I told you so's," the rejection he was sure he would face. But this is where the story takes its most beautiful turn. While the son was still a long way off, his father saw him. This tells us something incredible. The father had been watching, waiting, scanning the horizon day after day, hoping for his son's return. And what did the father do when he saw his broken, dirty, shame-faced son? Did he wait for the apology? Did he cross his arms and demand an explanation? No. The father was filled with compassion. He didn't walk. He ran. He threw his arms around his son and kissed him. Before the son could even get his full rehearsed apology out, the father was already celebrating. The son started his speech, "Father, I have sinned." But the father cut him off. He turned to his servants and commanded, "Quick, bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Bring the fattened calf and kill it. Let's have a feast and celebrate. For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found. He didn't just forgive him, he fully restored him. The robe signified honor. The ring signified authority and sonship. The sandals signified he was a free man, not a slave. And the feast? That was pure, unadulterated joy and celebration. There was no probation period. No, you have to earn my trust back. Just immediate, overwhelming, and complete restoration. This story isn't just about a rebellious son. It's about the heart of the Father. It's a picture of a love that is unconditional, relentless, and always waiting with open arms. It doesn't matter how far we've gone, what we've done, or how unworthy we feel. The journey home might feel long and daunting, but it always ends in an embrace. Maybe you're in a far-off country right now. Maybe you feel like you're in Kai Pigsty, at your lowest point. I want you to hear the message of this story loud and clear. Your Father is watching the horizon for you. He's not waiting to condemn you. He's waiting to celebrate you. All it takes is that one step, that decision to get up and go back. You don't need a perfect speech. You don't need to clean yourself up first. You just need to turn toward home. His grace is bigger than your mistakes. His love is more powerful than your shame. You are not defined by where you've been, but by who you belong to. You are a beloved son or daughter, and there's a celebration waiting for you. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this story resonated with you, I'd be so grateful if you'd like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. It helps us reach more people who might need to hear a message of hope. Until next time, take care.